Hi, hello, and this video is going to be about men dating. Men dating. Okay, let me just tell you something. There are men who would think that someone will go and help them to find their match. Okay. There are men out there that they think that this is someone else's job, okay, just to get busy, okay, and do something for them, right? So let me just read this out for you. Okay, let me just read this out because I have this questions coming from men. You see, I'm an erotic photographer and I also create photo shoot, dating photo shoot, and I advise people about dating and dating photography. Okay, when I uh, when I advise about dating and dating photography, some men think that I'm going to hook them up with someone. Okay, yes, I know models, and yes, I shoot models, but you see, I am a photographer. This is not my job to find anyone a day, right? Hello, hello. So let me just read this out. I am very romantic and sexy, and I really need a sexy and sweet woman. I am tired of my loneliness. I am divorced and my ex-wife 3 years ago. Okay. I live in blah blah blah, Germany, and I this is my job, and I retire very soon in 3 weeks. And please, I have lots of money and 2 apartments in United States, in Frankfurt. So help me with the good woman, and I will pay you. Okay. So this is the situation. You see the adult person. Okay, adult person is going to pay me or suggesting me to pay so that I would find him a date. Okay, so that's not how it works in a dating world. Okay, men, I said to him, you should grow up. Seriously, this is not my job. Okay, to find you a date, right? I can just advise you and I can help you to understand why you are still single. Okay, and the first thing why he is still single, he is thinking that he would put this burden on me. You know, looking for a date is a pain for someone. Okay, looking for a match or a perfect woman or a loyal woman, it's a job for someone. It's not that you are going on the date. Very often it takes time, okay, to find people, right? And it's like I say, it's a job. You need to dedicate, yourself to this situation. And when you go on dating, sometimes it takes time, okay, and sometimes you find it very quickly, right? So what I don't like is when men acting like babies and they think that they will pay someone, okay, and someone will just quickly run. I'm gonna just drop everything what I'm doing and I will be helping this lonely man who wants to have a date. He's not even wants to do a photo shoot or any profile, or he doesn't even, how to say, thinking about any photography. He thinks, okay, that he would find someone with access to the models, okay, and then I would just review and interview the models, and I will find him some kind of a sexy woman to date. Okay, that's how childish perspective it is. And what I am just saying, I can tell you what I'm saying here. Okay, I'm saying that you must help yourself. Okay, that there is that's how the life works for adults. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You will be alone, and no woman will stay with you if you just think that you are going to pay someone and someone will find you a girlfriend or a wife. It doesn't work this way. Okay, seriously, it doesn't work. And in one moment, I feel agitated. That men can think this way, that they can, they can just pay someone and then someone would find them a job. I know that dating sites work like that. Okay, you are paying to meet someone, and there are, how to say, elite and celebrity agencies who are taking serious money for dating. And yes, elite agencies, they how to say, they take money for those matches, women and for men as well, and that's their business. Okay, what I have to do with matching, okay, I don't know. I am very good actually at matching models with the couples. Okay, I create erotic fantasies And I feel very well when a couple is describing me what kind of the model they would like to find. And if I know that model, I can straight away match them, right? So I'm quite good at matching, that this is not my job. And adults who are looking to date, right? They need to understand that there are rules for dating. Okay, you can't just skip. You can't just skip, and you can't just dedicate, because what you will find most likely it's not going to be what you need, for a long run. You can find the, how to say, a looks, what he's looking. The thing is with men, and I'm being honest with you, the men are very sincere, and the men looking for love. Okay, not. I mean, there are men who are, in dating field to find some maybe a sugar mommy, but most of the time men are sincere, and they open, and they would like to find love in someone really, how to say, loyal and good for them, right? But they have to go through this process. They have to go through this process. And the question is, what is wrong with you right now that you are so weak and so less confident that you are looking for someone to give someone a job or pay someone, that someone will find this for you? Okay, someone will arrange this for you. Okay, and I understand I am arranging adult events and I create sexy shoots. It is not easy just suddenly, when you want this, to find a sexy model or someone who is, there are a lot of requirements, right, for adult events. And this is like one-off situation. When you're going, into a relationship and you want serious relationship, okay, you can go on the dating websites, right, and have your portfolio made, right? You can make your own portfolio, you can make your own pictures, okay? Or you can go to a photographer like me, for example, and then we will do some work with you, right? And I am not a standard photographer, to be fair, I'm not just making pictures. I want people to match with their sexual energy, because the sexual energy is what it attracts. That's the marker, that's the stimulus, okay? That's the stimulus. You can look very nice, you can look amazing, and your can pictures be like polished, amazing. But if there is no energy in there, okay, you would not match, right? So you need to understand that the energy and that coding is the most important for men. Okay, sexual energy is the confidence. Okay, it's the confidence. It's confident in your body. If you are on the very low sexual energy, right? You are not seen and you are not visible, and your confidence is very low. Okay, so that's what the first I would think I would advise people. Okay, don't, if you are a grown up, right? This guy is is offering me money so that I will find him a girlfriend or a wife. Okay, so I said to him, you need to grow up first. Okay, you need to grow up first. In the real life, this is your decision and this is your choices. Okay, and don't you think, how to say, in olden days, you know someone can match you in olden days. I mean, in Muslim countries, by this day, someone can just go and match you. Okay, but let's be real. Okay, if you're looking for someone sexy, okay, probably you are over all those, olden days, right? So that's the first thing. Okay, guys who are looking today, they need to man up. Okay, they need to man up, and they need to understand what the woman wants. Okay, and women also want a sexy guy. Okay, with a proper sexual vibration. Women also want an intimacy, right? That's the first thing what they are looking at. Okay, so if the woman do not see you, if you are still single or you're still alone, right? There is something wrong there. Because usually, if you are very confident and full of sexual energy, there will be plenty matches around you. There will be plenty options. There will be, how to say, not saying invitations, but there will be energy around you. Okay, there will be people who you can match with. I'm not saying that you should match with everyone, but if your energy is really strong, you will have options. Okay, when you do not have options at all, right? Then clearly there is something wrong with your sexual energy. You are an adult, okay? And you are absolutely, something inside, you're absolutely blocking this information, okay? Other people don't see, cannot read it. How you can match, okay? How you can match? I can tell you, when you are with the when you are with the low energy, you like a rabbit, okay? You like a rabbit. Let me switch off this ventilator because I have here a ventilator. Just a second. Okay, so you are a rabbit, but very often men would like to match with someone very hot and sexy, okay, like on a high vibration. And so you are a rabbit and you want to match with the lioness, okay? And how often we have these situations in the nature that the rabbit and the lioness are a couple. So I just want people to be realistic, you know? I just want people to understand their options, and if they're on the very low vibration, they can want whatever they want. It's not gonna happen. Just just not gonna happen. That's why it's not happening for you. Okay. And you see this sexual energy and sexual vibration, no one understands very much about it, okay? But people who are practicing that, it's in adult business, okay? Celebrities, okay? And in general, businesses who selling stuff, they selling through sexual energy, okay? Things, right? And people who, for example, you can see that the famous person, I have to say, offering something is offering through that channel. Okay, that is the only channel that people understand, adult people understand and communicate. Okay, so sexual energy, it is very important when you're going to dating. Okay, yes, you can make portraits and photography, different kind of photography, but if there is no sexual information, there is no sexual markers, people do not see you. You can eat that sandwich or you can drink that, you know, cocktail or whatever. It's just a picture, right? No one see you. So that's, very important to understand how you're going to match. There is no one there to do that job for you. And even if you get that hot and sexy woman, if you do not have this vibration inside you, you will lose it. So what is the point for someone going and matching you up with someone if there is something wrong with you to start with? Okay? If the person cannot attract an opposite sex, that's it. There are blocks over there, okay? And that person can imagine many things and fantasize about many things, or can convince themselves that no, they're going to be lonely. They are fine by themselves, the life is good without anyone and stuff. And they can live like that. I'm not saying they can't. But in the reality, we are here all to match and to meet and to prolong our life, that life will go forward, right? And you can do it only with the partner, okay? You can only do it with the partner. So we need partners, okay? And we can match online, absolutely, okay? And this is the only way at the moment for many people because the life is getting so busy, right? And people just don't have time. And dating takes time for many people. And if they are not in their vibration, I can tell you, if they are not matching with their sexual energy, they will keep mismatch and mismatch and mismatch again and again, and they will be choosing different people because they do not understand themselves to start with. Okay, that's how it works. That's why dating becomes so frustrating. That's why dating is so hard. Okay, because people do not see, they do not see even who they're choosing. Yeah, and then they're being confused. Like I say, if your energy is really low and you're really looking for a very hot and sexy woman, it's a very small chance that this will happen. You can dream as much as you want. your life will go away, and your dreams, stay dreams. So that is why I'm here telling that dating and in general for men, dating is to take, to take responsibility in your hand, to be confident about things, about yourself, about your presence, about your status, and of course, okay, sort your past relationship. That's the first thing probably, because if that energy still keep dragging into your, real life still in the present, then you can't make this future work. Okay. So that's another thing. So let me just go back. Come on, guys. Okay, what is this? Being alone. Okay, being alone. Okay, so I am just chatting now with one person who wants to have a date, but one who don't want to do anything about it. Okay, there are people who think that they would just find someone. Okay, put their put them responsibility that they would do something for them, and they would not do anything. Okay, about their dating. It never occurred to me in my life, okay, that I would just figure this out and just give the job to someone else today. I was always knew in my life that this is my responsibility. If I want to match with someone, it's up to me who I want to be with. Okay? No, seriously, I would not go to anyone, and that's another thing. Because you see, in olden days it was okay to ask someone to match you with. Okay. And I know that one of my cousins was matched like that because she couldn't find her partner really long. Okay, but then their grandmas and moms matched her with the guy. It was a terrible choice, terrible. And she matched with him, and they married, and the life was shit. And I'm not saying that, how to say, this is wrong. Everything is supposed to happen in the life. Sometimes parents can choose you a match, right? But I'm talking about adult people who are grown up. Okay, I think everyone who is grown up, they should take care of their own intimate life. Okay, and they should understand that dating is only about intimacy at this point. Okay, in 2024, 2025. Seriously, you wake up a little bit, okay? If you want to date really fast, you need sexy pictures. And I'm not saying you should undress or show something, right? But I'm just saying that you need to realize that sexuality, this is the key, okay? How you respond, how you see the person, right? If there is no indication for me to see that person, I just don't see it. You would just swipe and swipe and swipe, okay? So yeah, it takes confidence to be sexy, right? And it takes practice, right? And it takes work to remove you see all the triggers that you gathered through life, okay? In childhood, in your family, in your last relationship, if your first love was successful, you know, people are bringing in their, you know, moment or in their, present with the relationship a lot of baggage from the past, you know. So there are many things to talk about and there is many things to think about, right? But I'm inviting everyone to understand what the dating is. Dating is about you. No one will do this for you. If you sit and wait, the waiting will be very long. You can wait forever. Okay. And then when someone wants me to, how to say, to match them, I would always say, look around. Okay. There is a person very close by. There has to be. You just don't see. Look around. Don't search anyone on the other part of the world. Okay. You just need to, you see, when you are blocked inside with your sexual energy, you do not respond to anything and you do not inflict any information. You do not cause any information. So sexuality is very important. Sexual energy, when you are in that moment of dating, it has to be the strongest at that point. Okay, what happens when people are lonely? What happens? What happens when people are lonely and they single or stay alone after relationship? Yes, if they're after relationship, they need time to process the information. But what happens is the confidence is really low. Okay, the confidence is low, and then your body thinks that there is something wrong with you and don't want to mate, don't want to reproduce, doesn't initiate, okay, any hormonal reaction, anything. You're just living like a cucumber. Cucumber has no flavor. It's just water. So you are just water, walking water, like a cucumber. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so I am just making this video for men to understand that dating is their responsibility. And if they want a hot date, like really hot date, which majority of you want, okay? Want someone better, someone hotter, someone sexier. You all watch porn and imagine a lot of things. That is great. Look at yourself. That's the first thing what I say. Look at yourself. Are you so sexy? Is she gonna just like think, or you're gonna be her, dream match, And woman, you see, uh, the man has this low confidence for many reasons. First is probably a financial situation, okay. The second of all is their size, okay. Then what is this? Money, size. I mean, there are just few things I would say that put the confidence low, okay. And they need to understand about these things. And they need to have more information about this thing. What exactly women want, okay? And why you're not being chosen by the woman, right? They're not stupid and they're not blind, okay? And there are different kind of women out there, okay? And women, I am sorry, but they are, materialistic. They are. You know why? Because you see, children have no money. If your man has no money, then he has a child mindset. He's a child. So most likely he will not sustain a good relationship. Okay. So that's what woman sees, right? If the man is not making money, he's still a child in a child energy. Okay. And so what will happen is she can go to the child level and they can play with each other a little bit, right? Could happen, right? But then later she will become his mom because he's a child. And she will be telling him what to do. That's what will happen. Okay? So there are different kinds of scenarios, and I create for couples a role play scenarios because in these scenarios people can just fall in a relationship, right? In a relationship, she can be his mom and he can be a child. And you can fall in and you can actually fall out of that situation as well. There are both sides in that, right? So I'm not going to talk any further because I need to go and do some art. Okay, I am creating sex art. Yeah, for people who are, have a low sexual energy, and they need to look at the real work and find the real information, you know. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing my website. And this video was for men about dating. Okay. The dating is it's your responsibility, right? And you will never succeed in dating if you are like really low in your sexual energy. You cannot find a sexy person, so sexy because you're not that person. You can't even, you can't even attract that person. You can watch, you can pay them, right? You can pay them, right? But that's not love, okay? Usually, these child-minded people, they want sexy woman. They think that they can make money and they will pay. Yes. And there are a lot of women out there dating for money. Okay? There are a lot of women dating for money. But they are not like real women for one reason. Because you see, woman's job is improve. Okay? Woman is created in the way to, to improve the things even if it's not necessary. Okay? They are made this way. So they will see something inside you and they will start improving if she cares about you. Okay? That's when the woman becomes annoying. Okay? She will see something in you and she will start drilling you. Okay? Woman has this intuition. Okay? The sixth sense more developed. So they will start making you better. Okay? Another woman who are interested not in you, not in your feelings, but in your money, she would never say anything. She don't care. The woman who don't want to improve you, don't want to have this conversation, don't want to be difficult with you, okay? She don't care. She don't love you. She wants your money, and it's okay for her the way it is. Don't want to put any energy and effort in that. Okay? Today I was booking one guy who is 10 years with his wife and they're separating. They're separating, selling their flat, and they have two children. You see, and I can sense, okay, that there is a situation where couples are leveling up. They need to go to another level. And very often they think that this is the end of the road for them. Okay? That's what they think. But that's not true. Okay? Relationship is like a console game. Okay? There are a lot of levels there to play. Right? So that's how it is. So let me just quickly see what's happening in here and say goodbye. Hello first. I'm gonna say hello first. If there are any questions about dating, you still have time to write me. Okay. Okay, so let me just quickly tell you who I am. My name is Julia and I am adult content creator. I'm working in adult business for 20 more years. Okay, and I make photo shoots and videos, hot and sexy videos for couples. Okay, and we experiment with models. And of course, we are working on our sexual energies, right? Sexual energies. That's what we do, right? If couples stop being intimate with each other, they become friends, then they become neighbors, right? Then they become, and then they become distant. Okay, just distant. If there is no intimacy, couple will not be operating in a full mode and will not be doing the things what they're supposed to do, right? Making each other happy, covering each other's needs. Okay. Hello, hello, hi, everyone. Yes, hi, hello. Hi, hello. That is why I'm here to help. I'm here to help and we create hot and sexy photography and video so that if they need to stimulate each other and, have sexy adventures, that's what they can have at my studio. There are couples who do not want each other, but they still stay because they have a mortgage to pay or they have children or they in general do not have any other options. Okay, they stay and they do not have intimacy. That is also sex. Sex because you do not want that person. Okay, so I help these couples as well. Their energy level is very low, so usually we are shooting uh, erotic fantasies with hot and sexy models. Okay, when couples do not have intimacy together, we are stimulating them through jealousy. It's a very good trigger, right? Other triggers also, yeah. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi everyone, this hi, hello, smart lady. I don't know. Smart, not smart. For one people I'm smart, for other people I'm not smart. I don't really think about myself being smart. You know how I think about myself? There is a reason why I receive this information and why I know this information, okay? And I know that this information, what I know helps, will help a lot of people. So that is why I must go and share. I must go and share. You know, there is a balance, always balance in life. If you hold something to yourself, you start wanting it inside. And if you share, then there will be more information coming. Okay, so that's why. Okay, thank you. Hi, 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 hello again. Hi, hello again. I don't see any questions today. Hey, 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 you classy. You like cheese? Do I like cheese? Actually, I do like cheese. And you know when I start liking cheese? When I arrived to London. When I like, before I didn't like that much. Okay, so that happened 20 years ago. And yes, I can tell you that there is always cheese in different kinds in my um, in my fridge. And I like cheese with fruits. Okay, I like cheese with apple, with melon, with jam. I like cheese with grapes. Yeah, like younger men. Okay, that is the tandem. You know, younger men. Younger men like mature and older women, and they like it for one reason: they do not have enough experience, intimate and sex experience in their life. That is why they like older women. Okay, that's why. And of course, older women like younger men their for their energy and hormone level, right? So it's like, win-win situation, right? So I don't have anyone against, when they dating someone younger or when they dating someone older. I don't really care much, okay, because there has to be balance there and there has to be exchange, you know, in their sexual intimate life, right? So if everything is fine in there, they should be with, adult people choosing who they want to be with, right? And it is up to them. It is up to them. When I'm creating photo shoots with older, mature couples, I invite most of the time younger models, okay, to make the challenge bigger. Um, I'm not saying that it's only just because they last long, or that kind of the sex is more passionate. I'm not saying only that, okay? They just have this energy levels, okay, that can seriously spark. And you know that energy is contagious, right? And you can bring someone's energy up and you can bring someone's energy down as well, right? You know this, okay? So it's not only that love contagious, sexual energy is contagious. When people are coming to my studio and I can see that they do not know, how to perform and how to be sexy, they actually saying that I don't know how to be sexy. Okay, then I show them. I show them how to be. It's so easy for me. It's so easy for me to show you. You can go into the sexual energy, right? And you can have levels of it. Okay, you don't have to be full on. Okay, you can control your sexual energy and you can be very sexual with someone. Okay, and of course you will be less sexual, for example, children. Okay, right? and strangers. Okay, that's how we will work. Okay. There will be no questions. Thank you, you classy. Thank you. Thank you. Classy. Again, for one person it looks very classy, but the other person, oh my God, I'm just playing with them. What happened? Sorry, sorry. This is I am new to TikTok and I'm very new to lives, and I'm just playing here with the screen. Okay, so sorry. This is good. Okay, okay, thank you so much. And this video was about dating, okay, and sexual energies, and that is something what I'm going to discuss. Okay, if I can, I come and discuss every day, right, with you. I just don't know when. Okay, but I will come and discuss. Maybe one day I will choose the time, specific time, when everyone knows that on the specific time I am online. Okay, but what I'm doing is I am bringing some information, okay, forward to people about sexual energy. Okay, and also I am creating sex art. Okay, sex art make love stories for couples, right? And of course, erotic fantasies. That's what I make, right, at my studio. And I am going to create online galleries, okay, sex art galleries. That is my fantasy, that is my fantasy. My biggest fantasy, of course, to exhibit around the world, okay. If we have, for example, Da Vinci projection, if you go to exhibition of, some artists, right, there are paintings in there, right, there are sculpture in there, and there are projections. Okay, projections. Imagine my sex art projected, and you go to some warehouse, okay, and there is some nice music, okay, and some light shows, right? An adults only situation, okay, and people are walking in this gallery and getting turned on, okay, and getting excited. That's what I'm picturing. Okay, that's what I'm picturing. Okay, big, big, events. A lot of people, adults could go and just see sex art and then come back and love themselves, love their partner. Yeah? Or you just need stimulation and you would just go and see my artwork. Okay, so that's what I will do. Okay, and I want to tell everyone because when I do tell everyone, it's most likely to happen. I need your energy then. You know. I need you to think about Julia making sex art galleries. Okay, so that all the power would come to me. And now I'm going to edit my website because it's been a long time. I have not updated anything, so I'm going to edit and then later I will invite you. Okay, you could just have a look. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone who is staying, and I will see you very soon. Okay, love you, kiss you, bye. Let me just check this message. Okay, what is this message? Oh, maybe I don't know, maybe I missed something. Okay, thank you so much anyway. Okay, I need to go. Bye.